everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and I just got back from a 2-week cruise on the Sun Princess in the Mediterranean. So subscribers, buckle up. I'm gonna have a ton of content all about that experience. But first, I have to tell you how to survive the heat in the Med this time of year. If you are planning to go to the Mediterranean, Spain, Italy, France, Portugal, Greece, during July or August or September, you have got to be ready to beat the heat. So I'm gonna go through the products that I used the most during our 2-week cruise. Don't worry, there's gonna be a blog post where I have my affiliate links to everything. I'm gonna post the blog in the first comment of this video and in the description, so you can click on there to see what exactly I'm talking about. So the first thing is this neck fan. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. My husband 100% made fun of me when I bought these for our trip to the Amazon last year. I was like, it is gonna be so hot, we're gonna need fans, this is around our neck, it's hands-free, and he just laughed. He's like, this is a gimmick, this isn't gonna work. But then it totally worked. They saved us in the Amazon and they saved us in Naples, Italy when it was like 95 degrees, 100% humidity. Ooh, so hot. So it just goes around your neck. You can charge it with a USB. It has 3 different speeds. You can just turn it on here. And then I'm just gonna turn it on so you can see how loud it is. So it does have a little bit of a noise, but it's like blowing right into your face. So it keeps you cool and keeps you from like feeling overheating. Because I know I feel like super overheated in my face. So that is a huge plus. So we use these on our excursions into Cinque Terre, which is this cute little 5 villages. We also did in our Naples food tour. So these definitely saved us. And in fact, other people on the tours with us were like, where did you get that? How do I get one? Because we looked so cool. So another way to keep cool is to bring a small umbrella. So in addition to a hat, you definitely want like a big sun hat. I'm not gonna show you mine because it's pretty obnoxious. I'm sure you can find a cuter one. But if you don't wanna wear a hat, you can also just bring a small umbrella. I recommend a lighter color. I like this one because it's really compact, easily fits into a purse. So you can hold that over your head to provide a little bit of shade. You also wanna make sure you have sunscreen. Now, everybody has their favorite sunscreen, but this is one of my favorites. It comes out of Korea, which is a little more advanced than sunscreen products in the United States. It's called the Super Water Gel 50, so it's 50 plus, and it goes on really easily. So it's like very light, and it's not sticky, because the last thing you want to do when you're hot is feel sticky. So it really does just feel like you're rubbing water onto your skin, and it works great. So very easy to reapply. You don't feel sticky, very nice. If you are planning to go anywhere for more than an hour, you definitely want to have a water bottle. Definitely make sure it's insulated. You don't want it to sweat in your bag. I know there's 100 water bottles out there. Make sure it just fits in your backpack or whatever bag you plan on bringing. You're not going to want to carry it around. So just make sure it's small enough or the right size to kind of tuck it in. We saw a lot of people with like Stanleys tucked into their arms, and it just was awkward as they were going around into the different cities. Because one of the big issues you have to be really careful about in a lot of European cities during tourism season, unfortunately, is pickpockets. So you don't want to be fumbling, you don't want to be trying to hold a lot of things. I actually have a purse. This is from Travelon, and it's specifically designed to be anti-pickpocket. So for instance, there's a wire that you cannot cut in this strap, so somebody couldn't come and cut the strap off. All of the individual zippers have a way to secure them. So you can see there, you can just clip this together and then you would not be able to open that zipper. There's a hidden pocket at the back closest to your body where you could put your passports and things that would be very hard to access. So just be thinking about how are you securing your belongings. My husband has shorts with pockets that zip. That's where he keeps his wallet. So someone would have to unzip the pocket in order to get to his wallet. So be proactively thinking about the ways you're gonna secure your belongings, especially if you're planning to take trains or buses or anywhere you would be crowded together where someone could easily have access to you because you're being bumped by a lot of people anyway. Another great thing to bring is liquid IV. There's a lot of different electrolyte options. liquid IV is my favorite, to keep you hydrated. Dehydration is gonna be a big issue. Now, I completely understand you don't wanna drink a ton of water because you don't wanna have to find a bathroom, because a lot of times the bathrooms in Europe, you have to pay and you may not have a euro coin on you. But by adding a little bit of electrolytes, that's gonna help keep you hydrated a little bit longer. Another great thing about Europe, especially the Mediterranean, are the beaches. You want to go to the beaches. They're absolutely gorgeous. So a couple things to recommend then. Definitely consider bringing some type of way to secure your phone and other belongings. I like this one because it floats. So if it would become unattached to you somehow, it wouldn't sink. So it has a nice little floaty in there. The other thing is beaches in Europe are rocky. It's not sand most of the time. So you definitely want to bring some type of water shoe. One more tip, make sure when you go out for the day, you consider putting one of the washcloths from your cabin in your bag. So this works a number of different ways. If you do buy a bottle of water that's sweating, you can just, put the washcloth around it. We also found it incredibly cooling to take a little bit of the water from our water bottle and just kind of like the same way you would do with a cold towel when you get back onto the ship. So this was key to have. We took it on every excursion. We used it on every single one. So just grab one from your cabin, just make sure to put it back when you're done. All right, so those are kind of like my top tips from our sailing. There is a lot more videos coming up about our experience. I'm gonna talk about the Sun Princess. I'm gonna talk about what I think they stole from other cruise ships on the Sun Princess. We're gonna talk about the food, and we're gonna talk about my experience with Princess Premier. So be sure to subscribe and keep those notifications on. And if you have any more questions about sailing the Mediterranean in the summer, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, here's some videos YouTube and I thought you might like.